Something else going on in the dating world that I want to talk about. And that is this thing of people who act like they're interested in someone when they meet them. They throw all the right signals toward them. They ask them questions, and then finally, boom, here it comes. Let's exchange numbers, or can I have your number? And they say, okay. And then, I know there was this thing with women. I don't know if it's anymore. The women can help me, where you don't call a guy right away because that makes you think you're thirsty, or, you know, you're anxious, so you wait a couple of days, or, you act like you're really not interested. But my thing is, if you're not interested in somebody, then why waste their time and take their number? You're giving somebody false hopes because they may really be interested in you based upon the conversation, the starter, the conversation, the little data that they've gotten, and they want to pursue something when when the other person knows that they are not interested at all. They had no thought of even calling, answering the phone, texting, or any of that. They just took it. So I was wondering, is this just number collectors, or does it build up? Does it build you up to feel good that people are pursuing you? Does this build you, to make you feel like, hey, look at all these people that's after me, when you're really dealing and playing with, and it's on both sides, male and female. You're playing with people's emotions. Why don't you just say, I am not interested. I don't want to go any further. This was a great conversation, but I'm not interested. I don't want to go any further. You're a nice looking person, but I'm just not interested because I'm really not dating, or I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to go serious. So I'm not going to waste your time and take your number. I mean, then you see, while you're building yourself up, the other person that you take their number, they're really feeling bad about themselves and thinking, well, what is it with me that I always get the number, or we exchange numbers, and then bam, nothing. I get no response from the text message. I get no conversation. I get nothing. And so then you're building yourself up by collecting numbers, but you're making that other person feel bad about themselves. Just be honest and say, hey, I'm not interested. I'm the famous thing, I'm working on me piece. Just say, hey, I'm working on me, or whatever the case. Oh, I'm just not interested. It's not, but I know a lot of women are scared to tell a man that they're not interested because you got these guys out here who go off on you and cuss you out and all that stuff. But man, what about the guys who are just nice guys? They ain't gonna tell you off. They just, hey, cool, you're not interested. Okay, I get it. It was nice meeting you. So again, are you a number collector? Are they number collectors? Or is this to build you up, to make you feel good about yourself when you take people's numbers and you have no intention in calling them? I know someone say, well, how do I know I'm even interested? Well, everything starts with, your vibe that you felt when you first met them. So there's a little interest, maybe the way they look or the conversation they held just for those few moments. And so I want your feedback as usual. Is this a waste of time? Are people wasting your time? Have you had people like that waste your time? Just exchange numbers and then you sitting there looking like, okay, I thought we was gonna at least talk and see where it can go. And are they collecting numbers, or is this to build them up? Meanwhile, while they're making somebody else feel bad. Hit me below. Let me know what your thoughts are. And you can also email me at gregdavisshow.com. gregdavisshow@gmail.com. gregdavisshow@gmail.com. You have an amazing day.